done come up on something pretty here. I don't know if you can see. There's a wood duck floating right down the middle of the river. A Drake wood duck down there. Wish I had my other camera where I could zoom him up. Beautiful. This would be the Altamaha River. The old wood duck's getting a free ride. Beautiful morning sunrise. Sign is picked up. I'm up on a ridge, sort of. This is a place people are pulling in, probably camping right here and fishing, maybe hunting too. But I'm up on a ridge, and we're gonna take a break right here, and then we're gonna keep after them. Hawk's still in the news, ain't it? We're in some pretty country right here. Explore mode again. I'm into some pretty fresh sign. And it don't look like a big group of hogs, but it won't take but one pig to make us really happy today. So we're gonna follow this sign a little bit. The wind is iffy. It still hadn't started drawing straight up like it should. We're in a beautiful, beautiful bottom right here. I mean, pretty. And anyway, we're gonna try to stay behind these hogs. I can sort of tell which way they went. And I can't tell, I know it's fairly new. I'm not sure about this morning, but it's what we got right now. So let's keep going. That's a pretty good sign. I think instead of going up in there and busting them out of this thick stuff, I'm gonna ease out here in this little open area and sit and watch where these trails go. Boy, that is fresh right there. They probably bedded up in this thicket here. Ain't nothing you can do with one of them. I see a lot of people tracks in here, a lot of boot tracks. And the place where we looked at the river where somebody would probably park their boat is right up there. We're not a quarter of a mile away from that. Look what a trail right here going around this ridge. It's a wet spot out there, high ground here. My goodness. That's deep down there, look at it. Well. Check this out. I come up on this hill, looking around, found the first one of the year. It's been there a while. How about it? I'm in continuous hog sound. I just hadn't seen nothing. Story of my life this year. I wouldn't take nothing for it. Warming up. You may say I got my binoculars today. They're not expensive, just what the regular old Joe can buy. And that's who I am. I'm doing the James Woods method right here today. And I ain't spotted a hog yet, but I spotted a big bed right up there, about 75 yards. And I've been watching it. I don't think nothing's in it. We fishing to ease up there and sneak in there and look at it. We have a perfect wind. I kind of come out of that wetter place. Well, you see water there, but we up kind of on an edge of high ground and bottom with a perfect wind. The wind was so swirly down there where we were at, we probably wouldn't have shot nothing if we'd have seen them. But let's go. Nothing in it. That's cool. Got it up on a mound there. It's up on a mound. I looked at that thicket over there really good. Now the wind has turned to the worst. We're gonna have to circle wide on that hill and come back down that edge. Alrighty, we got out of that wet marsh. That slurping mud will steal your legs from you and you won't have them at the end of the day. A lot of sign there. Now, come and got into some higher ground, and I have seen tons of turkey sign, but very little pig sign. So I want to get off this high ground. Remember I told you if you see pines, you go to the pines in the swamp. That'll get you out of the water, and you'll see where we're at. But I want to get down into lower ground where the sign is at, and through this gap, I can see daylight. So that tells me it drops off to hardwoods. And I'm gonna hit the wet place down there, and then I'm gonna get a compass bearing and head back to the road and go get a bite to eat, then regroup. Got a perfect wind right here. When I say compass bearing, people say, "Hey, you got stuff on your phone and all that." I do, but they didn't have a map, so I took a picture of the map at the check station, and I'll pull my phone and look at the map and take my compass and navigate with it, old school. If I get in a bind now, I ain't so proud that I won't pull out my GPS because I do have the truck mark. But I like to navigate. It gives me satisfaction using that compass and navigating the same way I did 30 years ago, before all that other crap, and had confidence in it too. So this is pretty in here, I'm telling you. And a lot of turkey sign and some old hog sign. I see sign here and there, but nothing like what we saw. I think the pressure has those hogs in that wet marsh where it's difficult to travel. Probably islands in there somewhere. And so we're not going in there today. We'll keep hunting this edge and keep exploring. This is fun. Maybe we'll find a pig. We after them. Let's go. Go check this vine out right here. Is that not cool? All right, y'all. We're leaving the truck here for a short walk this evening. We walked 7.3 miles this morning. You know, when I went in the woods, the road I had intended going down, they were cutting timber there, and they had the road jacked up. And they were right there cutting timber. So I went on down to another road. We made a big loop in the swamp there. And I thought I heard some hogs one time, but I wasn't sure. And I never seen none, but we was in solid hog sign. So I come out, go get me something to eat, and these jokers have moved all their logging stuff, and they're cutting trees right there where I was at. So I had to leave from there. I went to another spot that I know about on that management area, and I pulled down that road, and there's a log truck in the middle of the road, an empty one. So I said, well, I'll go around to the other end. I go around to the other end, and there's one blocking that road as well. So Pretty white oaks right there. Thinking this is a lake off the river right here to my left. I don't know. We're gonna walk down here. There may not be a track down here, but we're gonna finish the day out on foot. So I come to this other place. And so still a good day. I mean, I'm thankful I can walk 7.3 miles. Shot the bull a good bit. I'm feeling good. I feel like I could kill something if I get an opportunity. Old white oak there. And if we don't get into some pig sign here pretty quick, we ain't gonna stay here long. I wanted to get out of this brand new spot you can't go in. Look at this valley right here. We'll make us a little loop right here and see what we see. Beautiful sunset there before very long. Definitely some deer on this place. Look at that pole mark right there. A pure hole right here. Yeah. I see a couple of white oaks on that edge right there. A lot of water oaks. Pretty place, kind of hilly. Total opposite of what I was in this morning. All right, y'all, we headed out. I made a little short loop right there. We jumped the doe, but there was no pig sign in there. And I really didn't expect any up on this high bluff side. There's a lake right down there, a slough. And I believe if a fella had his canoe and got on the other side, because the map shows a whole lot of swamp on the other side in this wet swamp, probably get in some pigs. But I was wanting to walk some more, but I ain't gonna walk in a place where there's no pig sign. I was wanting to get 10 miles a day. So we're gonna have to leave it with 7.8. So let's go to the house. Thank y'all for watching. Y'all keep the good Lord first, and I apologize, we ain't seeing no animals, but we ain't seeing no animals. I'm covering ground, I'm doing what you're supposed to do. And I just ain't seen nothing. I'm gonna have to dust off the old boat, get the Cadillac rolling, and it runs good. I cranked it up the other day. And hit the river and start probing like that, and maybe we'll find some. Y'all come on and go to the house.